Hey guys, it's Purity Sin, and I'm joined with...
Is
Happy!
And we're doing our first ever figures review, so we're going to start with a few anime figures that I've got. The first one, literally all I know about this figure is anime naked angel chick.
with pink hair.
Yeah, it's kind of why I picked her up. That
Fetish!
and she wasn't too... She doesn't look too bad. I'm going to pan the camera out to show her.
Pink fetish. Hair dye.
She looks very nice on her stand, doesn't she?
She does look cool on the stand. I like... They clearly put a lot of time into the figure, planning her out. She looks like a nice way to start your collection. I'm sure many a horny 14-year-old boy have fantasized over this one.
Now, here's the thing that is the only bad thing, is it's very heavy. The figure itself is very heavy.
Is it?
Yeah, so you would think that because of that, the stand would have multiple spots to put it in, to support it multiple ways.
Mm-hmm.
It only has one spot, and it actually doesn't sit on that spot very well, so you have to be very careful when moving her. Because she tends to
I can see how
fall.
that would be a definite downside to something, because she looks like she's a bit sizing,
Just a little.
and that can be a definite downside, a definite disadvantage. But I mean, with a figure like that, if you just want something pretty to sit on a shelf, I would assume that once she's up on her shelf, she's pretty good.
Yeah, she's not one of the type of figures that you take apart. She's a solid figure, which is nice, because you don't see a lot of them anymore. The wings are very nicely done. They have a very nice kind of a glow to them, which is nice.
They look very detailed.
Yeah, the person that did it, which is apparently, and I'll show you guys at the bottom, Clay Z. Very, very nice. I've seen some of his other figures. It's just a little too top heavy, which is a major problem with this.
When you're making a sculpture of that size, I would assume that getting weight ratios correctly is a bit of an issue. And I mean, like, when you look at her wings, she's got these beautiful wings that wrap around, and I would assume that would sort of throw off the weight ratio. Again, I don't see this being a figure that you would move around too terribly much. I see this as more of something, pretty to have on your room on a shelf. It doesn't have any real function. Just sit there and be pretty. And for that, I think that even the issues with the stand that you've told me about would be minor enough to not be an issue.
Now, the really nice thing is they actually come in a lot of different colors, and there is a variant of this that I found out that has black wings and a little bit of a darker pink hair, which I'm not gonna lie, I actually do want to find that one.
Right.
I've seen these online anywhere from about 25 to 60 bucks, so it's basically get really lucky. I don't have the box, unfortunately. It's in a closet somewhere, but if you're an anime figure collector, this is definitely one to look at. I don't think this is based on any kind of real anime. It's just a figure, but it is really nice. Again,
If you know what anime it's from, and if it's actually from an anime, post that in the comments, please.
oh yeah, please do. We'll give you a shout out in the next video. And if you guys want to look him up, I'll put an annotation, but it is Clayz. That's how the artist spells his name. But we're gonna jump cut to the next figure. So, and we're back, and this is a Kanami Madoka figure that I picked up from Comic-Con from the Good Smile Company, which I'm probably going to buy another one of their figures when I go this year. And it's called a Nanoid figure. And I think it is absolutely darling. He's very, very small. It's like Ember small. Very tiny. And this one actually sits rather nicely because it's got this nice, large hook on the back. That's a bitch to get in. I'm not going to lie, that is a nightmare to try to get to work. But the design on the face is very nice. And the camera's like, oh my god, there's a face. And I'm going to show you guys the box. And what do you guys think of the figures?
I think it's another one of those cute little collectibles that it's a really, really good first item to add to your collection. It doesn't strike me as... was it a Comic-Con exclusive, or...
I was told it was a con exclusive that only Comic-Con in the States and only one of the conventions in Japan had them. If I'm wrong, then Good Smile lied to me, and I will be very angry and sore with them.
Well, I mean, that ups the value a little bit, but it doesn't... It's tiny, so that's good. It doesn't seem like something you would want to give to your kid or anything, just because of reasons and science and stuff. It doesn't seem like something that you would want to
really mess with.
Yeah, it's another one of those that I think it would be
cute sitting on a shelf.
yeah, good to sit on a shelf, good for a looky-loo piece, but not so much good for, like, check out this awesome, that was a main part and super rare, amazing thing that I got.
Now with these, I'm going to say, they do have extra pieces, which I'm not taking them out of the box as they kind of fall everywhere. It comes with extra pieces, so you can pose her in different forms and stuff. Like right now, I've got her sitting down. And I kind of like that you can change out the arms, the legs, the face. Like you can give her...
Really cool.
But the thing is, they don't always snap on to stay together. They tend to like to fall off and just keep falling off, which is... It's just the way these kinds of figures are designed. And I'm really not going to take... I was thinking about switching out the figure's face, but I wanted to just show her off. She's one of my favorite things I picked up from Comic-Con.
Well, she's really cute. I like her little parasol. I think that's a cute touch.
And I believe this is supposed to be the festival one? I believe they call it like the festival.
Like it.
I'm trying to see on the box if it has the name that's in English. Now, this is the actual one, because I've heard there are counterfeits. This is actually from the Good Smile Company. Right there. Camera. You want to autofocus camera?
Well, it's good to know that there are counterfeits, so, you know, if you're thinking about getting one of these, then please, you know, do your research and make sure that you're not getting a counterfeit.
Now, the reason I picked up this one is they had a Hatsumiku festival one as well, where it was cherry blossoms, or her hair was pink. And if you guys are noticing, we're going with a bit of a pink thing here. Pink fetish, if you will. Yes. And unfortunately, they didn't have any more Hatsumikus when I bought her. They had just sold the last one. It broke my heart. I really wanted the cherry blossom Hatsumiku. But I picked her up instead, because they also didn't have the little Sonic Nanoid.
I think that, I mean, she's cute. She's very cute.
Yeah.
I can't see it being a bad addition to any sort of collection. Sorry, my cat's meowing.
Yeah, if you got...
Very distracting.
As I said, as you guys are seeing, the hand likes to come off. It loves to come off. So, and then getting it on, you really got to press it in. I mean, I've seen people play with these. And of course, you can change the posable figure and stuff. I'm hoping to grab a bunch of more of these to review. But I think everyone's in agreement this is adorable. What do you think, Ember?
It's so cute.
So I'll be back with our last one of right now, unless I find a third or a fourth thing. So, jump cut. So we're back, and this time we have Luigi, because it is the year of Luigi.
Luigi!
So what I have to show is, it's from Club Nintendo, so you can actually get this in the States very easily. And I actually like this figure, and I dislike it immensely at the same time, and I'm going to explain why. Because I'm very bipolar. No.
I love Luigi. He is one of my favorite characters from Nintendo. I see absolutely... I mean, I know what you're going to say. because we've spoken about it before, but I love the figure. I think that if you're a Nintendo fan, if you're a Luigi fan, and you're happy about him getting a little bit more of a story, getting a little bit more of his own personality, and coming, out from Mario's shadow, then this is definitely something that you'll love.
Now with that, I am also a huge Luigi fan, which is why I got so happy when I saw this. But you guys will notice something about it. The ghost looks like it really should light up. It's clear, it looks like it should light up. Why they didn't do it, I don't know. It's a very, very nice figure. I mean, the reason I like Luigi is they actually make him very expressive. Unlike Mario.
He is a lot more expressive than Mario is.
Little dusty. Like I said, you can still get this. This wasn't a platinum exclusive or anything. This is something that's still available. And it comes in this really, really nice box. Now, I like how the back of it actually says Year of Luigi on it and Club Nintendo. So if you ever get one that doesn't say that, you know it's a fake, and it even comes numbered, which is very nice as well.
That is nice. It seems like a good thing to get because, he's from Haunted Mansion, isn't he? That figure, isn't he meant to be Haunted Mansion?
Yeah, it's Luigi's Mansion, yeah.
So it's right from when they picked up Luigi and started doing more with him. And I think that's really neat. I think that he's very expressive. I really like the expression on his face.
Yeah, they really did do a good job with the whole face thing. It does. Camera. It's okay, camera. I know you're drunk. It's alright. You understand. There you go,
Go
sweetie.
on, camera. You're drunk.
So, yeah, I couldn't get any closer, but yeah, it really is nice how they got my hand. Yeah.
It really does look like they just took a screen grab right out of the game and stuck it on a figure, and I love that. I love it when Nintendo does stuff like that. I do. I love it so much.
Now this is what's going to make me really sad, is they did such a good job with this figure. If they do something for Platinum Rewards this year, if it's just going to be pins or stickers or something, or posters, it's going to be a real letdown, because you got this that you can get normally, and it's 10 times better than what they've been giving away anyway. What's the deal, Nintendo? What's the deal?
Don't call out too much. And Luigi all together, and you can't have that.
I was kind of hoping for the Platinum Reward. See, when I saw this, I thought this was the Platinum Reward for the year. And then they said, you can pre-order it. And I was like, alright. And look, see, one of my coins even ended up in there. But it really is nice. The only thing is I wish it lit up. I think that would make it a little nicer. If maybe around the ghost and the ground it lit up a little bit. Even if you had to supply your own batteries. That'd be really, really nice. And this is the original printing of it, the 2013 one.
I think maybe the reason that they didn't have it light up is because they felt like that might be a little bit too kitschy.
Yeah, I could see that. But I know they've actually come out with a nanoid figure of Luigi, and my question is, I want to review it eventually, I'll pick it up, but the head on Luigi for the nanoid figure is giant.
Well, isn't that kind of like the thing with all of them?
Yeah, but it looks proportional in a lot of them, but in the Luigi one, his head just looks, like, if you look up nanoid Luigi.
It just looks awkward.
Yeah. Like, the Mario one looks perfect. They did a nanoid one of Mario. That looks perfect. Luigi looks really bizarre. It just doesn't strike me as Luigi. But, the figure is, I can't say enough. They did a really, really good quality on this figure. Nintendo just needs to keep making stuff like this. Honestly, I don't know why they don't sell items like this.
Part of it might be that they're not sure if Luigi has a big enough fan base yet.
Well, they just don't seem to give him much of a chance.
he's Luigi. I think that if we keep buying the Luigi games, keep, being like, oh, Luigi's awesome.
Yeah, let's get some more. Nintendo, if you're watching, let's get some more Luigi games. I actually wish the Luigi's Mansion, the new one, I kind of hope it gets a port to the Wii U, because it'd be really fun if it did. Like, I love the 3DS one, but the Wii U one would be so awesome.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think that a big mistake that Nintendo's making with Luigi is not promoting him enough and putting all of his games on the 3DS. He needs Wii U titles.
Well, I remember last year and some of this year is supposed to be his 30th. I don't remember them doing much for him other than this figure.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a poster that came out with last year's Platinum Rewards, which is on my wall. But they really didn't do much. Like, with Mario, it was a huge, huge, huge thing. With Luigi, they kind of brought it up every so often, and then they're like, okay, moving on.
Well, I mean, again, remember, they're still trying to get Luigi to the level of popularity that Mario is.
Yeah, when in fact, I think everyone secretly likes Luigi a little more. Because, he's not stupid enough to go after the same princess over and over again.
You're in the wrong castle.
It's like, dude, if she keeps going missing, that might need to tell you something.
Well, there's a really interesting fan theory about that.
Feel free to share it.
Mario and all his buddies are really just actors, and all of the games are plays.
Oh, I see where you're going. Are you talking about Mario 3, where it was obviously a play?
Mario 3 is the one that started it, but it's sort of extended to all the Marios because it's the same plot over and over again.
I could totally see that. See, and Luigi, he's got himself a real world job. He's a plumber. He's a ghost hunter. He plays tennis and shit. I do, like I said, I really like this figure coming down to it, and I really hope they come out with another one like this, because you know what it looks like? Because of the back, it looks like if they had another figure like this, you could turn them into bookends.
Ooh, that would be really nice.
Or just make straight out bookends. That would be fantastic. Because I know they've done stuff like that in Japan. Like Japan, of course, they get the better figures and the better rewards and stuff because it's Japan. But come on. Don't you think we deserve it, Nintendo?
No.
You shut up. So that's going to end our first toy review. Well, figure review. I hope you guys like this, and I hope you guys subscribe to the second channel where this is going to be normally. This is the only episode that's going to be on the main channel. So there will be a link in the description, right down there, where the second channel is going to be. So hit that subscribe button if you want to see more toy reviews. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Toodles.